Hey guys, what's going on? My name is AndrewMPM. Welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be bringing you some information on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the latest, well, not the latest installment, it's going to be the latest installment of the COD franchise, which I'm really excited for. Uh, it's developed by Treyarch, published by Activision, and will be out on the 6th of November 2015, which is going to be pretty exciting. I can't wait. I'm going to be getting it day one, so hopefully it's good. I do want to point out before before I get into this video is that I don't have all the information about Black Ops 3 here that I've written down. I just have the ones that I think would be the most interesting for me, and like what I think are the best bits of details that have come out of Black Ops 3. And also Black Ops 3 is kind of going back to the more traditional type of COD, where there's no like exo suits and all that, like to double jump and like boost around and all that. It's more on foot combat like Black Ops 2, for the exception of the trust jump, which is not like it's not the boost jump. It's a more kind of controlled, kind of slowly directional kind of movement in the air. So say if you want to get to like a higher level, like you would run and you jump and then hold the A button or the X button, and it'll kind of like hover you, and it'll kind of move you slowly. But as you kind of get further along, you'll get faster. But obviously, you're not going to get too fast because there is a timer on it. Just because when you boost jump, there's going to be this little U shape under on your hood that will tell you how much boost you have left in it, which is a nice little indication. And I'm kind of glad the boost jump is gone, because I find myself now playing more traditional kind of classic playlist and Advanced Warfare, as you'll see in the gameplay behind. Um, so it's nice. The trust jump lasts for about 3/4 of a second, so it's kind of it's a really kind of short like trust of air, as you would. It probably doesn't even last 3/4 of a second. It lasts longer, but gameplay, but doesn't last for too long anyway. You can't uh like boost side to side either, like you could in Advanced Warfare to dodge bullets. You're stuck to your feet, you're stuck to your movement, you're dodging and all that. So that's pretty cool. Trust jump is going to be an exciting feature, I think. And also to add to the trust jump, there's going to be wall running, which is going to be pretty exciting. Uh, it's kind of taken more of a piece off Titanfall, with kind of movement pack, and their wall running in the game, because that's what it's more like, to be honest. Which I don't mind. I love Titanfall. Titanfall is a great game. So this is more Titanfall-esque than Advanced Warfare was, which it's a good sign. It's a good sign, because Titanfall was a good game, even if a lot of people don't play it anymore. It was still a great game. Can't wait for Titanfall 2. Also, another kind of cool fact that it's kind of been there. It was kind of there in Advanced Warfare, just wasn't really done well. It was like every other COD, except added new animation, which is swimming in multiplayer. And the way it used to be in older CODs is that you used to just kind of get down in the water and you move really slowly. And in Advanced Warfare, they kind of added a really kind of slow swimming effect, but it was just you going prone in the water. But in Black Ops 3, there is actually a swimming in multiplayer, and the cool part about this is not just, oh right, you get in the swim and you get back out. That there can actually be combat in the water, as you can aim and shoot your weapons underwater, which I think is pretty amazing. Amazing that they can do this now with the new gen hardware, which I think is going to really give COD that just boost back up, because it's kind of been lacking. But saying that now, I don't know how it's going to work on last gen, the 360 and PS3, whether it's going to be there or not. So if you're on 360 or PS3, you might want to kind of just keep an eye out to see that, because I'm not 100% sure if it's on them, but I know it's definitely on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, which is nice. Also, theater mode is back. It was in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, which is amazing. Theater mode is great if you wanted just to kind of get some, like, if you had a really good game. Uh, if you had a really good game, you can like get it and upload it to YouTube. If not, like that's what like some bigger YouTubes do by the looks of it, because you can kind of tell by the animations. Like if they're not recording, if they're just playing COD and they're not recording, but they have a really good gameplay that they want to use. Like if they want to use it as a talkover, like I'm doing now, they would go to theater mode and they would get it, and they would like I don't know what they do. They just export it to YouTube. I'm not 100% sure, but they would use that gameplay, and it's pretty cool. And you can also share it with your fans in the community, which is deadly. Now, one of the biggest things in Black Ops 3 is the gunsmith, where you can create, name, and save your own variants of weapons, which is amazing. The way it works is it gives you a base weapon, so you pick your weapon. I think it's like LMGs, SMGs, snipers, maybe pistols, assault rifles, shotguns. I think they're kind of. I don't think it's on pistol. I think it's just on assault rifles, SMGs, snipers, and shotguns and LMGs, which is just kind of cool. And the way it works is that you pick your base weapon and you name it. You name anything you want. So you can name it the Bone Crusher, the Marshmallow Shooter, or the whatever you want. And then you place an optic. And now optic in Black Ops 3, as far as I've seen by looking it up and all that, is that optics are different from attachments. They're in their own separate categories. So there'll be optics, and then attachments, which will be your suppressors, your grips, your laser sights, your extended mags, your everything that your rapid fire. So there'll be attachments, which is all them. Then optics, which would be your red dot, your ACOG, your holographic, your terminal, your yeah. I think that's all them. That's all the basic ones anyway, which is cool. So you name it, you place the optic. So if you want a red dot, you place the red dot on it. And what's cool about all the attachments is that if you put a long barrel on, it will replace the standard barrel and add a long barrel onto it. Same with like grips. As far as I've heard, there's two of everything. There's two of nearly two of every attachment. So there's two grips, there's two rapid fires, there's two long barrels, there's two suppressors. I think they all do basically the same thing, but just cosmetically they change the weapon and make it look a lot nicer or cooler depending on your taste, which is nice. I think that's quite amazing. Um, so after you add your optic and your attachments, you can create your own camo. It's not like create your own camo like a full-on camo. Like there's certain parts of the weapon. I think it's the kind of section of the top of the gun and then section of the two sides of the gun, where you can like add like kind of emblem. It's like an emblem creator on your weapon, and you can make kind of your cool kind of own designs on your weapon, make it unique to you. And then on top of that, once you do that, you can add a camo onto it. That will add a camo on the rest of the gun around your custom design, which is really cool, which makes your gun kind of unique to you. And then from there, you can just save it, and you save it up to your kind of like a weapon slot thing, kind of like a custom class type thing, but for like weapon slots, which is really cool. Uh, there hasn't been any news whether you can kind of upload these to like the Black Ops 3 website, or like both the COD website, or the and you can download other people's variants. But if you look at it, like Treyarch are the ones who brought us theater mode, live streaming, and all these cool kind of social interactions that it could happen, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. If it does happen, I'll be really cool, really stoked, because I think that'd be quite amazing. Uh, and also, uh, they're kind of the major things that I thought were pretty cool in Black Ops 3. And also you can see your legs, which is amazing. It can really help with your shadow and all that, because earlier in like other games you couldn't see your legs, but other people could see your shadow, so they could tell if you're coming. At least if you can see your legs, you can see where your shadow is now, and you can kind of guess where your shadow is going to appear and be a bit more sneaky, which is really cool. And also, and so yeah, so they're the basic things that I think were kind of cool. The trust jump, the wall run, the swimming in multiplayer, the theater mode is back, gunsmith, and some of the perks, which is really cool. And also the beta, I think, for Black Ops 3 is out on August 19th for PlayStation 4 users. PlayStation 4 users from the 19th to the 23rd, which is it's from the 19th, which is a Wednesday, to the 23rd, which is a Sunday. For PS4, so PS4 got it for 5 days early, and then I'm guessing what would happen is because PlayStation have the exclusivity that it will go from the 19th to the 23rd for PlayStation. Then the Xbox will probably kick off on the 24th until the 28th or the 29th. But PS4 will also run there, so PS4 will get like 10 days, and Xbox will only get 5, which Xbox and PC will only get 5. So that's nice. But yeah, so the beta is from 19th to the 23rd on PS4, exclusive on PS4. That's when it's only going to be on PS4. So I'm guessing the rest of the betas will kick off on Monday the 24th of August, which is really cool. So the way you can get into the beta is either if you have to pre-order Black Ops 3 from any of your local game retailers, or if you like pre-order on like Xbox or PlayStation or PC. That's when you get into the beta, and as I said, it kicks off on the 19th for PS4. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy or found any of this useful, give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below if I missed any facts that you guys know of that can help other people who watch this video. And also, if you kind of like just kind of COD content or any kind of gaming content, do subscribe. I'm planning on posting a lot more in the coming weeks. A lot more kind of cool gaming content and like debates, and more information about other games that are coming out. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that, and I'll see you later. Peace.